Like, if you will always take that damage in order to create a constant 2v1 situation if you are offered that. Whereas with Sheik, you can't do that because you have one person who's just constantly in hit stun, which means that that the Falco can focus on that person, get a bunch of free damage, and it's still a 2v1 mostly, which means that the Falco needs to be really good at evasion, and their movement needs to be on point. They need to be able to jump up and around. All right, looks like iBDW is going Fox. Lots of shines, as expected. Good up tilt there, locking down the center stage. Yeah, and again, DJ running to the outside, coming in as assistance. I really, really like the range that DJ is keeping. It's a little bit outside of his own threatening range, which means that, or it's about like 4 character lengths, right? So it's outside of his threatening range, but close enough that if somebody tries to encroach on his active range, then he has time to react to it, especially with these characters who have shorter ranges. Like, if Beerman decides to try to laser approach him, he has time to react to it, short hop over it, maybe nair, just get out of the way. And if Fox goes in, then he has enough time to put out a forward tilt, beat out the stubby normals with his longer range normals. Good meteor cancel there from iBDW, turning around the situation, able to take a stock from it. G goes for some shenanigans, which I'm not sure I agree with. I think that, especially when you're teaming with DJ, who's so good at saving, that just going for these like long, drawn-out recoveries is usually better than going for the gimmick recoveries. The gimmick recoveries are obviously really good in singles. They'll get you a bunch of free stocks that you wouldn't get otherwise. But when you have a Sheik running after you... All right, good job from iBDW and Beerman. They saw 2 favorable 1v1s, and they were able to keep them controlled. iBDW pummeled a whole bunch when he had the grab, which just drew that out and made the neutral situation last longer and gave Beerman more time to ledge guard. Good recovery there. DJ not going super hard to defending against it. And I think that back air from iBDW was necessary to keeping him alive, but didn't do much. Still good for buying time, though. Extra time for a 1v1 is probably favorable when you have the advantage. DJ messes that up. Gives iBDW... usually messing up a ledge guard like that isn't like the end of the world, because you're still in a favorable situation and you can still get some free damage when they come back on. But because iBDW was respawning, he was able to get back. He wasn't able to turn that ledge guard into anything just because he messed up that one forward air. And there G took the backliner roll, shot a bunch of lasers. And here I think DJ should... I guess he just trusted that G could do it. But that was the kind of situation where a Fox was backlining, where you can just 2v1 the other person and not respect it. Because the other person on the team with the Fox backliner was off stage, having 2 people ledge guarding doesn't usually really help. You just need one person to prevent like a roll up or whatever. Mess up. Good comeback there from DJ and G. They were able to control neutral. They found a lot of pickoffs. Brief situations where they could turn a 2v1 on an opponent into a kill. All right, G switching to Marth. And DJ switching to Marth. Got that hot double Marth. Oh boy. All right, this is some cheese. Fox normals just cover like, each Fox normal covers like 1/8 of the screen, and so if you've got, each Marth normal, and so if you've got 2 Marths, if they are able to stay far enough away from one another, they can just like totally dominate the screen with hitboxes. But if they're both just off stage the whole time, like, they just were never able to establish neutral. At the very beginning of the game, they both sort of went off stage, and it never... Okay, falling fair. That could be big, actually. And then he eats the throw. Falling up air. It's always worth it. Okay, interesting choice. Not quite enough, though, to defend against iBDW. DJ comes in. I believe DJ is with the solid Marth, and G is on the gray Marth. Nice. I believe that he got messed up by the ditch there. There were the little divots in the wall where Randall comes in and out, and I believe that Shine Dare actually hit him into one of the walls of the ditch. And so the angle that it put him at was really weird. And I think it might have actually hit him down farther. I might have missaw, but I think that's what it was. And this game, honestly, DJ and G are just losing the 1v1s. Like there's some interaction between like the 4 players, but it's pretty much just split up into 2 1v1s. And iBDW and Beerman are kind of dominating those. Wow. Get that hot Randall save, and that one Randall saved both of them until they got double tippered. Still got a pretty substantial advantage here, though. Nice. Forward throw into F smash. And again, G with a classic G edge guard. That's not true. G's gotten way better at edge guarding. It's no longer a valid meme. G falls. Interesting. Using a counter and then using your invincible teammate to trigger it. So you just get this free invincible attack. That's pretty funny. All right, DJ and G have done a really, really good job with these 1v1s, actually. They just took both of those stocks pretty clean. DJ was already at relatively high percent when the stock started. Oh, and then right when I say that, G dies. DJ die? Yeah, I'm trying to look at hands to see. Okay, yeah, actually I had it wrong. G is the solid colored Marth. So I had the 2 of them mixed up all game, and also last game maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, that game I feel like mostly came down to 1v1s. I think that the character choice was like a fun shtick, but I'm not sure that. Yeah, I like this way more. DJ going back to Sheik. I also understand going from a bigger stage to a small stage, or a very horizontal stage to a more vertical stage like Yoshi's is, wanting to change that up. Your Beerman is just pooping all over DJ Nintendo in that 1v1. Oh, wow, power shield, wave dash forward smash. That was pretty freaking sick. All right. G-Money trying to, okay. And he's just so scared of iBDW. He's not finishing these stocks. He keeps getting the advantage against Beerman, and every time Beerman gets the advantage, never mind. I was about to say he finishes. There we go. Now he finishes. All right, they got G in the corner, DJ in the corner. iBDW, I don't think he had to lose a stock there. I didn't see what happened. He must have lost a double jump. All right, trying to take the 2v1 on G. DJ charging up lasers. Like, yeah. Whoa. That was weird. That was the, like, okay, when you block a laser or a projectile and you hit it with the inside ring, but you don't get a power shield, it just reflects off at a weird angle. And so G got one of those onto a Falco laser, and it went straight up and hit his teammate, which was pretty goofy. All right, yeah, and DJ and G, every time they get a 2v1, they're able to turn it into a whole bunch of damage. Like, they're just so good about, like, always confirming the situations. Not just, like, hit confirming or whatever, but, like, seeing what position their opponent is in and what options need to be covered, and then dividing them up between them. They just do it really quickly. And so they're able to get a lot of guaranteed punishes and damage. And G going for these forward smashes. His wave dash space. Okay. that's a free stock, I guess. His wave dash spacing is just like he's a little bit too far, too clean on some of his wave dashes there. All right, great pressure there from Beerman. Can he convert it? Wow, and then he quickly switches directions. As soon as G goes off stage, he fakes to go for the ledge guard, and then instead he turns his attention and goes after DJ. That was super smart. It didn't amount to it. Oh no, that's really unfortunate. Okay, that's good. Close battle, still up 1 full stock on iBDW and Beerman. And the Spaceys are doing pretty well in the 1v1s right now. Oh, okay. iBDW could have converted that, but okay. Yeah, and DJ goes super deep, which I think that you kind of needed to at this point. When you're down by that many stocks, when you have your teammate up, you sort of just need to trust that they'll do it. Great save there from G. And they both survive. Good stuff. Yeah, G looked for an opportunity there. I think he might have actually been in range to be able to get a forward smash through the platform without hitting his teammate. But when he's that scared, I understand. Okay, they're down by about 100%. Not the end of the world, but also not great. If one of them gets hit by a big move, then it'll put them in a situation where the other teammate can follow up. All right, yeah, and the real problem with being at this percent is that every time your opponents get a hit on you, either they get a big follow-up to death like that, or you're off stage, which means that they get a 2v1. Yeah, and so that percentage is what lost them that. Even though they did like a super good job managing that. G did a really, really great job like hitting both of them back every time DJ was hit off stage. DJ did a reasonably good job trying to lock one of them down and try to deal with the other. But because they were at such high percent, they just kept having to play these 2v1s where they were like switching positions. All right, so we got 2-1 in favor of iBDW and Beerman. I think that they should probably go back to a big stage. DJ and G should go back to a big stage and should probably switch back to Falco Sheik. The Marth was definitely not doing terribly. Like I don't think it was a bad pick. I just think it's better suited for smaller stages. And just because they did better on a bigger stage, they should go back to a big stage and switch to that strategy. All right, Battlefield. And still Marth. Okay. I think that the Marth choice is still reasonable on Battlefield. It just comes down to doing better in the 1v1s, maybe. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. Good side B for the recovery. Manipulating his height. So DJ's playing a little bit more passively this game. He's spending more time on the actual ledge, which means that he's not shooting or threatening lasers. So G is playing more of a 2v1 than he has been in past games. Great positioning there from DJ. You saw the opportunity, saw that Beerman was trying to ledge guard G, goes out. Oh, okay. They go for a really, really tricky double save. Shoots the laser and then tries to hit him with the poof from the Sheik up B. Both of them might wind up going down. Great timing there. And Beerman needs to readjust his attention. I think that this game will come down to does DJ have to keep retreating? Or is DJ able to actually do something? Right now he's doing stuff. I don't love the choice for the counter there. iBDW and Beerman are doing a super good job of controlling the 2v1s. Even when all 4 people are alive, they're doing a good job of keeping DJ at a inactive range, so he's not threatening as much as he needs to. And so they're taking the free 2v1s, the free-ish. And I guess they have to earn that. I don't know. If I were Beerman, I probably would have just gone for the double kill. I guess Marth was at a low enough percent that Marth probably wouldn't have died. And we got a tight battle. There we go. Sheik's dead. Can they kill during the 2v1? Yes, they can. Okay. And now they're not focusing on DJ for that 2v1. I don't know what iBDW was doing. He was just kind of tech skilling around. I think they could have made better from that opportunity. They still used it to take the advantage, though. That 2v1 on, or the big hit on DJ, and then the following 2v1 on G are probably what's going to win them this game. They were able to just gain so much momentum. Nice, great ledge guard there from Beerman. All right, and yeah, great stock steal. He had to, but this is rough. Just a constant 2v1. With Spaceys, oh, they're everywhere. I also don't think that Marth is okay at 2v1s because his hitboxes are so gigantic. But when it's totally a free 2v1, iBDW not spacing that correctly, could have had that. Yeah, it looks like iBDW and Beerman are playing kind of sloppy right now. There you go. Finds the laser, should be. Grab the ledge, okay, or do that. 3-1. Good stuff to iBDW and Beerman. Beerman especially, I think, looked really, really, really strong.